ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗಿಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ ಹಾಂ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ ಹೌದೌದು ಹಾಂ ಸರಿ ಅದು 1 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸುಜಿಸ್ಕೇಮ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
ಹಾಂ ಸುಜಿಸ್ಕೇಮ್
ಓ ಸೋ ಲೇಟಾ?
1 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾ?
ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಇದೆ. 1 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ವೇ. ನೌ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟ ಲಿಂಕ್
ನೋಡಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ
ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೈವ್ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ? ಅವರ್ಗಳಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಓಡಾಟ ಇವಾಗ ಅವರಿದೆ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ
ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಲೇ ಇದೆ ಅದು. 1 ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಡಿಲೇ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸಾಕಲ್ಲ ಸಿಟಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು.
ಲೈವ್ ಬರಲ್ವಾ? 3 ಜನ ಇದೇ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇದು ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಫುಲ್ ಲೈವ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಸೆಟಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡು.
ಹಾಂ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈವ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಓಪನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್
ಓಕೆ
ಇದು ಓಕೆ. ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾ ಅದು
ಯತೀಶ್ ಸರ್
And then we should stop people coming there.
ಫೈನಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎರಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ಯಾ ಬಿ ಸಿ
ಹೌದಾ Please be seated.
Good morning, everyone. Guys, please settle down.
Good morning. Good morning. Please be seated.
Just give me take out
Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, and my dear friends. I welcome you all to this seminar on innovation and design thinking, organized by the Department of Computer Science, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, in association with the Computer Society of India, Bangalore Chapter. We also welcome everyone joining us through YouTube Live. Thank you for being part of this session. Today's theme focuses on innovation and design thinking. These skills shape how you approach problems and build practical solutions. To begin this session on a positive note, we now have the innovation. I invite Harshita S. and Manjushri MP from 4th Sem BCA to kindly come forward. Esteemed faculty members and my dear friends, I welcome you all to this seminar on innovation and design thinking, organized by the Department of Computer Science, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, in association with the Computer Society of India, Bangalore Chapter. We also welcome everyone joining us through YouTube Live. Thank you for being part of this session. Today's theme focuses on innovation and design thinking. These skills shape how you approach problems and build practical solutions. To begin this session on a positive note, we now have the innovation. I invite Harshita S. and Manjushri MP from 4th Sem BCA to kindly come forward. Esteemed faculty members and my dear friends, I welcome you all to this seminar on innovation and design thinking, organized by the Department of Computer Science, Soundarya Institute. I would like to welcome all the guests and Mr. Varun sir and also Lady Cecilia, Bangalore Chapter. We also welcome everyone joining us through YouTube Live. Thank you for being part of this session. Today's theme focuses on innovation and design thinking. These skills shape how you approach problems and build practical solutions. To begin this session on a positive note, we now have soulful invocation. Now, I would like to deliver the welcome address. On behalf of the Soundarya Institute of Management and Science and the Computer Society of India, I extend a warm and a sincere welcome to our management and to all our distinguished guests, respected dignitaries, faculty members, and dear students. We are honored to have such experienced professionals and also academicians with us today. Your presence creates an environment of learning and meaningful exchange. This seminar is a platform where ideas meet applications. It gives students an opportunity to understand how education works in the real situations and how design thinking helps in building effective solutions. I also take this moment to welcome all our online participants who are joining through YouTube Live. Your presence adds value to this session. We are grateful to each one of you for being part of this experience. We will now proceed with the lighting of lamp ceremony, which symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and the removal of darkness. I invite our respected dignitaries on the stage to light up. The seminar is a platform where ideas meet applications. It gives students an opportunity to understand how education works in the real situations and how design thinking helps in building effective solutions. I also take this moment to welcome all our to this session. We are grateful to each we will now proceed with knowledge, wisdom, and the removal of darkness. Thank you everyone for marking this meaningful day. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Santosh R.S., Assistant Professor, Department of Bachelor of Computer Application, to introduce our distinguished guests for today's seminar.
Good morning, everyone. It is an honor and privilege for me to introduce the distinguished speakers for today. First of all, I would like to start with Mr. Iqbal Ahmed. Dr. Iqbal Ahmed is a graduate in electronics engineering from RV College of Engineering with over 4 decades of experience in the IT industry and higher education sector. He currently serves as Director, Collaboration Group at Acharya, where he has been continuing for more than 20 years, and he is also a professor of practice in the electronics department. He has held key leadership roles in international national organizations, including serving as Director of Information Systems with a US-based global organization and working on European Union legislation-funded projects. An expert in institution of strategy, writing, and academic development from RV College. He has consulted for numerous engineering and management institutions. He is also a published author. He currently serves with his recent book on restructuring higher educational institutions, released in 2020. A former chairman of the Computer Strategy of India is a Bangalore Chapter. He has made a significant contribution to education. He has held cybersecurity and technology and continues to mentor startups and actively participate in national and international global organizations. Privileged to have you, sir. I would like to ask for the and our token of gratitude and appreciation. Sorry, I would like to request our Honorable Sir, Bharat University of Dignitaries from the Zionist Movement, K. Krishna Prasad, Capital Member, CSI. Mr. K. Krishna Prasad is a seasoned IT and telecom professional with a 40 years of experience in both computer science and engineering from NIT Ahmedabad and an MSc in the physics of DAV University, Bangalore. He has worked with reputed organizations including AP, State of Government, ITI Limited, Railtel, Auto Railways, SRIT Bangalore, and United Telecom Limited. He has played a key role in establishing multiple ISPs and experiencing expertise in ISP's operations, networking management, and digital systems. He has successfully led major projects including BSNL Celebrity MPLS network, for which he received Best Performance Award. We would like to welcome you, sir, and I would like to request the department to welcome you for that program. He has worked with reputed organizations including Priyadarshini is a dedicated professional associated with the Computer Society of India, Bangalore Chapter. Where she serves as a manager, she actively coordinates events, speaker sessions, and outreach programs across Bangalore. In addition to her managerial role, she has a technical experience in software development, specializing in web development, which enables her to guide, mentor students in emerging technologies. Now I would like to request Dr. Itish sir to give us token of advance, a token of gratitude and a thank you. I would also welcome our managing trustee, Dr. Mr. Varun Kumar sir, to this particular seminar. And also I would like to welcome our college, our principal and director, Mr. Dr. Soundarya sir, for this particular seminar. Also I would like to welcome the head of the department, Dr. Iqbal sir, for this event. Welcome you, sir. And also I would like to welcome all the students and my dear colleagues at this program.
Thank you, sir. Now, I invite Krishna Prasad, Managing Committee Member, to deliver the inaugural address.
might have heard very little, but this is 50 years old organization. It is a society, non-profit society, works under Ministry of Communications, Government of India,
I invite
and it
Krishna
has
Prasad, Managing Committee Member, to
many
deliver the
affiliations
inaugural
with
address.
international organizations. And Computer Society of India contributes a lot in improving computer education in India. Now the computer is everywhere, so you may not be seeing what CSI did earlier year. During 2090, 85-90, before bank computerization. Nowadays what we are doing, you are all using ATM cards, online payments, net banking, all that you are using now, you are experts of all that. But in your age, when we were there in 85-90, we were not having all this. We have to go to bank, stand in queue. Sometimes we have to go multiple times to do small work, what you do in 2 minutes now. So what computer science, Computer Society of India did, the banks were given authority to Computer Society of India to conduct coaching classes to all the banking staff. There was a lot of resistance. We don't want computerization because if computer comes, we lose our jobs. It's a huge resistance. Then what government has given, they have asked the Computer Society of India to conduct courses. And those who do the course complete successfully, they were offered 500 rupees increment to the employee. So employee got interested to get that 500 rupees increment. And the bank has given around 3,000 to 5,000 rupees course fee to the Computer Society of India. We were all young computer professionals working in industry. We used to give our time for educating computer staff or bank staff in computerizing how computer operates. Very small basic things. Now you are experts on that, but that time very small things. Keep putting it on and putting it off. How to operate mouse, the keyboard, all that for new for the bank staff. So Computer Society of India has done a tremendous job in educating these bank professionals, bank employees. That was the foundation. Foundation for today what you are seeing as a net banking, internet banking, ATMs, bank computerization and all that. CSI is also affiliated with many international organizations and in especially Bangalore Chapter, they have every big city, every very tiny town, Computer Society of India is having a chapter. Every city is competing with each other in promoting computer education. In Bangalore, we have about 150 colleges, student chapters are there. All the colleges come together, share their knowledge, experts come and give their vision, like Sari is giving today. There are many experts, scientists, they come and give knowledge to students. With this, I think you need to take advantage of this. Today is a tremendous lecture, very good for your future. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to invite Mr. Varun, Managing Trustee, to address the gathering.
All the colleges come together, share their knowledge, experts come and give their vision, like
Good morning, everybody. Respected guests of the day from Computer Society of India, Principal Dr. Prakash, and today and all the students. So today we got a wonderful program from Computer Society of India. Innovation and design thinking is the topic. So I'm sure everybody are interested. So innovation is really important for our society to flourish. You get unique ideas today. Please make use of the forum and all the best for today. Thank you. Computer Society of India.
I now invite Dr. Prakash Mishra, Principal and Director of Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, to state the presidential remarks.
Good morning. I deem it my honor and privilege to stand before you all. And at the outset, let me thank the Computer Society of India for coming forward with a great idea to ignite and enlighten the students on the domain. Steve Jobs said, innovation will distinguish between a follower versus a leader. Dear students, today we are all gathered here with the purpose of learning something related to the innovation and design thinking. In business management, whenever we do SWOT analysis of a company, one of the factors which will fix for opportunity versus threat is technological advancement. Whenever we talk about opportunity, we say that technological advancement or innovation is also a strength. If the company does not cope up with the innovation, it can become a threat. So that is why the boys and girls who are gathered here, a wonderful mind who are sitting over here to learn many things from the great personality like Iqbal sir. Iqbal sir is a seasonal academician and wonderful industry person who is here to enlighten you all on this area called innovation and design thinking. One of the factors, and master of computer application and bachelor of computer application. The students who belongs to this category are considered as intelligent, smart. Technological advancement or innovation actually praising you all. You agree? then pat your own back. But at the same time, remember that your responsibility. Remember your responsibility. Whatever today you learn will not be there tomorrow. Because today's innovation can be absolute tomorrow. Therefore, you always expected to be on your toes. You have the inclination towards innovation and coming out with a better solution to the problem the society faces, the college faces, and you face. Therefore, boys and girls, knowing and learning of innovation and design thinking is need for the heart. Irrespective of your stream, irrespective of the profile, you must know it and embrace it. Only then you will become relevant in the competitive world. The world is changing in a galloping speed. You have to cope up with that, catch up to that, and then live up to that. That is the message what I want to convey to you all that. I'm pretty sure about the Computer Society of India is always there for SIMS to join hands and partner in the program like this, and ultimately the students and the institution will get benefit out of this program. Once again, I thank the Computer Society of India and the Department of Computer Application and Dr. Yateshan for coming out with such a wonderful idea and implementing and organizing very in a befitting manner. And this program will go long-lasting impression, will create a long-lasting impression in the minds of the students. I wish once again all the very best to each one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for such thoughtful insight. Now, we move on to the keynote session. I invite Professor Iqbal Ahmed to take over the session and share his insights on innovation and design thinking. I welcome you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for such thoughtful insight.
Well, good afternoon, everybody.
We move on to the keynote session.
Okay, my session will be such that I'll be asking you some questions also, and I would expect answers. Let me see how students of Soundarya are trained enough to answer my questions. Okay, and okay, so let me start off. See, when I did my engineering from Harvey College, much before you people were born. Okay, none of you would have been born, even your faculty also would not have been born. Okay, we studied about computers. There was a subject on computers, but we did not get to see computers. Okay, my session will be such that later I'll be asking you some questions. I think it's better. And everything has changed. Is it how students of Soundarya are So let me start off. See, when I did engineering, now the world has changed. Much before you, the way we talk, the way we communicate, none of you would have been born, even and the way we interact, the way we do business, the way we transact, everything has changed. Subject of computers. With the click of a button, we are able to access tens and tons of data. Everything has changed. Is it okay? We are able to access tens and tons of data. When I was working with the American company, I set up a network. I was a director of information systems for entire India and Sri Lanka. I was asked to set up a network between Bangalore, Delhi, Sri Lanka, and the United States, where my head office was. TCS to this. We are NCA also. Okay, I'll answer a few questions. I want the systems to communicate, talk to each other. Okay, my client is located in Bangalore. Okay, or we can say my server is in Bangalore, and I have a client at clients in Delhi and Sri Lanka, and another server in the United States. Now, how So see, when you dial, you get the dynamic IP address or static IP address. Please tell me. Huh? Dynamic IP address, you're right. So what happens? Can two systems talk to each other when you have a dynamic IP address? Yes or no? I want tell me. Communicate. Can they talk to each other? They can't. Akasmato. Shall I talk in Kannada also? Is it okay? Akasmato. Mane address gottilla ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಮನೆ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ okay so you're saying by tracking by GPS or something. No, see what happens is you need to have a static IP address. Only then two systems can talk to each other. Okay, so there are two things. Either you put a cable, okay, and then a VPN or something, and then they talk to each other. So what we did was we took a static IP address. Those days we worked with Oracle as the backend and developed 2000 as the front end. Okay, so my dear students, what I want to tell you is this. Things have changed. When data was being sent from Sri Lanka to Bangalore, it was taking 30 minutes. Now, in nanoseconds, it is possible. GPS or something. No, fractions of a second. So, my dear students, things have changed. The way we interact, the way we communicate, those days, okay, we used to send a telegram. And if a person passed away, for example, by the time the telegram reaches that person would have been buried. Now things have changed. You can communicate with anybody, any part of the world. Okay, you have access within fractions of a second. You can pass on the message. What I want to tell you is this. Things have changed. Okay, so how this has happened now? Technology has changed. The way we communicate, things have changed. Okay, so all this has happened because people have been innovative. If you are not innovative, things will be stagnant. Nothing will change. And we as scientists, we as engineers, we as communication people, what is our role? Our role is to ensure. See, I don't like people talking in this way. Even engineering students, when I speak to them, final year students, I throw them out of the room. I don't like people talking. In case you have any question, please come and ask. You can stand up and ask. Okay, any question I will answer. But either you talk or I talk. Okay, this is my thing. I don't like to be distracted by people talking. Okay, even at Acharya also when I see the final year students talking, I tell them to get out. Okay, please listen to me. Don't distract me. Okay, now see, what was I saying? Okay, so technology has changed everything. And artificial intelligence. Can anybody tell me what is artificial intelligence? What is the definition? See, there is no fixed definition for artificial intelligence. But the word internet, before Internet Protocol Organization, before has given some particular definitions for artificial intelligence. Management students, let me tell you, gone are the days where management students used to say that I don't want to use computers. Whether you are a management student, whether you are a BCom student, whether you are a MCA student, technology is coming everywhere. Without technology, you will become obsolete. How to manage technology, how to manage big data, how to analyze the data. For all this, you require computers. And computer knowledge is a must. And let me tell you, artificial intelligence has come to the fore. It is changing the way things are happening. Just last week, I delivered a talk on AI in healthcare. I was a keynote speaker for the national conference. I went into that. So first if you tell me what is artificial intelligence, then I will go a little deep into it, then I will go to innovation. What is the definition of artificial? Anybody? PG students? Postgraduate students? ನೋಡಿ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಓಕೆ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಬಟ್ creative. Industry is looking at people who can think out of the box. Industry is looking at people who can provide solutions. Because the world is full of problems. Unless we provide solutions to the world, we will not be able to sustain. Our job is to ensure that we make the world a better place to live in. What is going on? Everybody is affected. All of us are affected. Is it not? Okay, so definition of artificial intelligence, I would say it is a division of computer science where systems and computers work in such a way that they have human-like intelligence. Where they have human-like intelligence and they are able to take decisions. You have nano artificial intelligence, broad artificial intelligence, and super artificial intelligence. I don't want to get into these things. See why I'm talking? Because these are the things that are innovating the world. What is innovation? Innovation is. Anybody? What is innovation? Okay. Management resource. I would say it is a division of. What is the difference between innovation and invention? Invention country, innovation country. Can I have some answers? Don't tell me students don't know. You must have been taught in class. It's fun. What is invention and what is innovation? Nano artificial intelligence, broad artificial intelligence, and super artificial intelligence. Yes. Can you start with me? See what I'm talking about? Start up, no problem. It's good. Somebody has to take the ice. Yeah, yes. Finding solutions. Huh? Okay, new things. That is invention or innovation? Invention. Okay. You are a big academician. At least she has the guts to say something. Okay, she stood up. See, invention is coming up with things that do not exist. Something new. Graham Bell. What did he invent? What did he invent? Graham Bell. Can you start? Don't tell me. It's good. Graham Bell invented the telephone. That is invention. Something that did not exist earlier. Now, what is the innovation on the telephone? New things. Smartphones, yes, you people are smart now. Okay, smartphones are innovation. So innovation can be product or process or service. See, suppose in the college you have a process, an ERP. Somebody makes a change in that. Then that is called as process automation. That is called as process automation. You can have product automation, automation. Okay, and please remember, IPR, intellectual property rights. You can patent this invention, product or process. Both can be patented. Okay, now innovation. How do you measure innovation? How do you measure innovation? Okay, smartphones are innovation. So innovation can be product or process or service. How do you measure innovation? See, indoors, there was a higher education summit, and all vice chancellors were sitting there. I was a keynote speaker. That is what I asked them, how do you measure innovation? Because NEP talks about innovation index. NEP talks about a lot of things. I must speak on innovation. NEP, I don't want to get deep into that. How do you measure innovation? Okay, now innovation. How do you measure innovation? Anybody? How do you measure innovation? Innovation is measured by the patents that you develop or patents that you file. So innovation index, NEP talks about innovation index. Innovation index is the number of patents that have been filed. So on your website, if you say so many patents have been filed by Soundarya, that shows the type of innovation that is happening there. Okay, I was getting the IPR cell, I started the IPR cell, and I was speaking on IPR also, I speak on multiple topics. Okay, so anyway, innovation index. Innovation index is this. Okay, so talk about innovation. So, my dear students, see, Now, in artificial intelligence, just let me touch upon this. There are two different, what you call this thing under AI. One is machine learning and one is deep learning. Okay, now machine learning basically, machine learning it uses structured data or training data. What do we do? Any machine or system that does not know some things, we try to feed it with some training data. Okay, for example, children, what we do, we put a number of cups, all colored cups, and then we say this is blue, this is red, this is green. Okay, so what are we doing? We are training the child. Same way, we are training the system that is called as machine learning. Okay, so we are not giving any program or something, but we are training. It is called as structured data or training data. Okay, and the machine is being trained. And we have what is called as radiomics. Radiomics uses machine language. We are able to detect cancerous lesions or cancerous images in an image file. Okay, which we cannot see in the human eye. Okay, cancerous sections can be seen using machine language. You understand? Are you able to follow me? Now, deep learning. What happens is, deep learning, there is a lot of inputs provided by a lot of, for example, let me take healthcare. I'll give an example. There is a particular problem. So what I will do is, I will take the collective opinion of many of the doctors. Okay, and then the computer will take data. Okay, I will feed in data about the particular patient. And then based on the collective wisdom of all the doctors, using deep learning, the computer is able to predict what is the best type of treatment, what is the expected mistake. So all this is done using the collective wisdom of all the doctors. Understand? So I don't want to go much beyond that into the artificial intelligence. So my dear students, so innovation is the process of implementing or applying. See, one thing is innovation. Innovation is successful only if the product or process that you have developed is taken to the market. Okay, and then any questions? Both of you? Okay, I will feed in data. Any questions you want to ask? Allow me to talk. Okay, allow me to talk. ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿರುತ್ತೆ Okay, I told you in the beginning itself I don't like people talking. So I don't want to go much. Okay, so what was I saying? So innovation is successful if the product or process that you have innovated, okay, is taken to the market and it is successful. It is not the technology, it is not the scientific content, it is not the type of thing that you have developed. It is the success is measured by what is there in the market. Market what? It is the customers. If the customers appreciate it and the customers buy it, then it is successful. Okay. Okay. Now, when an enterprise produces the goods or services or uses a method or input that is new to it, it makes a technical change. The first company to make a change is innovation. And in fact, I think the principal just spoke about what do you call it? A person who innovates is a leader. Okay, same thing I'll also be quoting on. Innovation by definition must be successful in the market. Okay, and it lies in this, see the test of innovation lies not in the novelties, nor in the scientific mention or its cleverness. It lies in its success in the marketplace. Peter Drucker. I think management students know about Peter Drucker. Is it not? Okay, 1993 yesterday. Okay, now what is innovation? Process of transforming ideas into values. Okay, and creation of new ideas, improvement of existing systems, solving problems creatively. Okay, same thing I think important. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Innovation by definition. So, why is innovation important? Okay, now, see, we have smart cities, we have smart homes, and the type of systems that we have developed. For example, you want to fire at a particular group of terrorists or something that is moving. I remember Israel sometime back they have one of the best weapons. Okay, they sent missiles. They said that particular thing is moving. Now suddenly the target has shifted to some other place. They changed the location and then they give a new location. Now this should happen in fraction of a second. And again it changed its route and then went and hit the target on the ship. Okay, so this is the type of technology we have. And using artificial intelligence, you create images, you show a person like, okay, and see artificial intelligence, there are two types. One is generative AI and one is agentic AI. Please remember, in fact, about 10 days back, I was there at a conference in Delhi. They had made all the measurements, and this was a discussion on AI. Okay, I was also part of the discussion. So, generative AI and agentic AI. What is generative AI? Generative AI is basically whatever you ask, it will achieve. For example, chat. Okay, chat, you keep on asking, it keeps on giving you the answers. Okay, and the second thing is agentic AI. Agentic is an AI, they build bots. Okay, they build bots which are called as digital colleagues. Okay, they perform the tasks. Okay, they not only get into predictive maintenance, preventive maintenance, but they also go into performing the tasks. This is called as agentic AI. First level of tasks. For example, doctors. Okay, as soon as the patient comes, instead of meeting the doctor and then getting into the higher doctors, all these things, agentic AI has a bot that can do the first level of examination. So, some places it is said that it will not replace human beings. Some people say that it will replace. I will say that yes, some of the human beings will be replaced. Okay, will be replaced. And it allows the human beings to perform the tasks in a much more innovative way, much more better way, and much more functional way also. So, is it clear? What are the two different types of AI? Generative AI and agentic AI. Please remember, see, because when you pass out or when you are being interviewed, they will ask you a lot of questions. Can you just be sitting without showing what is happening around you? Very the bottom of the it is just starter section. Starter section. Okay, good. Okay, so I think if I am singing a lullaby and making it better sleep, let me know. So, what will I talk about? Now see, when you go for an interview, they ask you so many things. They want to test your creativity. They want to see how you are able to think out of the box. Innovative people think out of the box. You ask a lot of questions. Understand? They want to see whether you are able to fit in the team. They want to see whether you have the curiosity to learn. See, I deliver talks on cybersecurity, I deliver talks on a lot of things. How? I love it. So learning is an exercise that is lifelong. Please remember, and when you are studying, that is the best time to skill yourself. Skilling is skilling with certification and skilling without certification also. Okay, skilling yourself so that when the company tests you, you are able to perform. And you have the knowledge. Nowadays, school children are working on a lot of tools, C++, other things. They are able to answer. And we, as BCA and MCA students and MBA students, what is the knowledge we have? Understand? So data analytics, okay, data processing, all these things are essential. AI has come to the fore. IT might not last long, but AI is going to last long. Are you familiar with these things? Okay, now, Now, characteristics of innovation thinking, like I said, is creativity, curiosity, risk-taking, learning from failure, and collaboration. Innovative process, idea. You see, what is the process of innovation? The process is, first of all, generate the idea. First, idea generate marketing. Okay, then next what we do is idea evaluation. I will get deep into this little later. Okay, and then what we do is development, testing, implementation, and scaling. I'll get deep into this. Now, what are the barriers to innovation? Barriers to innovation are this. One ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ if I'm asked to change, for example, let me tell you, Acharya we have a ERP system. Fear of failure. All of us have fear of failure. But let me tell you, failure is a stepping stone to success. Failure is a stepping stone to success. And somebody else has said, if a person has not failed, he has not learned. Don't have a negative mind. Always have a positive attitude. Resilience. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back in spite of failures. Always be positive. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi was sitting in the thing and then he saw that he saw falling from that time, but still it was climbing up. Okay, most of the scientists, they have failed 1,000 times. I don't want to quote them, but still they tried, they have not tried, and then they succeeded. Those who fail, don't worry. Nothing is wrong. Be positive. Always bounce back. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back. You understand? Okay. And ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಏನಪ್ಪ ಬೇರೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೀನು ಯಾಕೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ? Never compare children. I also did the same thing. I used to shout at the children. Okay. ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಯಲ್ಲ ನಾವೀಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. Okay, never compare one child to the other child. Everybody has his own intelligence. Okay, then rigid obligation is okay, now examples of innovative organizations: Apple, Tesla, Google, Netflix. Okay, I'll come to all this later, and I'll take you this. Now, innovation in technology, artificial intelligence, I've already spoken about. Internet of Things. Just let me give you a small example. I was in a university in of Chicago, I think Northern Illinois University, and it was a medical university. I was there to sign an MOU. Just let me give you a small example. This thing, the CEO of the company, CEO of the university, she asked me, so what did you deliver? Since you are here, what did you deliver and talk? Who should I deliver and talk to? ನಾನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, I'm an IT person, what do I talk? I was just walking, and then I went to the students, I asked them, are you familiar with IoT? They said, no, we don't know what it is. I said, great. I started talking on IoT. I have given talks on Industry 4.0. Okay, so I'm familiar with cyber physical systems. I worked on a project in cyber physical systems also, which was selected by and presented at IIT this year also. I spoke on cyber physical, then I spoke about remote patient monitoring physical systems. I worked on the medical students. Remote patient monitoring really ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Wearable jackets, wearable devices, all your parameters are measured. And you have fixed a critical level. Suppose your BP shoots to some level, immediately a signal is sent to the nearest hospital or nearest doctor, and immediately an ambulance is sent. It picks you up, and then you get it back. That is called as remote patient monitoring. Okay, I spoke on many answers. They just said, I mean, really good details without millions. I said millions are the best. In fact, in US also, most of my friends who did engineering, they are heading all the top organizations. Okay, we Indians, we have the best brains. Use it. Okay, so don't think that everybody is intelligent. It depends upon your capacity, how you are able to stand up, and how you are able to utilize it. Okay, so now blockchain, cloud computing, big data. Okay, because I need to get into design thinking also. Now, so if you want to build an innovative culture, encourage curiosity. Curiosity for what? Curiosity to learn. Okay, curiosity to learn. Reward creativity. Those people who are creative, try to reward them. Okay, promote collaboration, support experimentation. Curiosity for what? Curiosity to learn. Okay, now I think I explained the difference between invention. Now invention as a new product or process, and creativity, ability to generate new ideas, concepts or associations between existing ideas. Now I think I explained the difference between invention. One more. New product or process, and creativity, ability to generate new ideas, concepts or invention. Basically, we are creating something that did not exist. And see, I'm going to give you an exercise also. It's a workshop. I'll do for half an hour, and half an hour I'll give you exercises. Okay, I think you have white this thing also. I mean some exercise also. Paper there, right? And matter design thing. Okay, now invention, first telephone developed by Alexander Graham Bell. Innovations, okay. Now types of innovation. Please make a note in case you listen. Product innovation. First one is product innovation. If you are making an innovation in a product, okay, that is called as product innovation. That is, for example, smartphones. Next one is process innovation. You have made some automation processes where, okay, you have made some changes in automation, then that is what is process automation. For example, in a factory, there is a process, and suddenly the demand increases. Okay, you need to change the process. Okay, that is called as process innovation. Okay, and see, when I come to design thinking, I'll take this up in detail. Generate ideas, develop a prototype or solution, test and refine, implement and scale. Now, these are some of the innovation process: artificial intelligence, renewable energy, biotechnology, e-commerce. So, I'll just go back to the previous one. So, innovation is the key to progress and solving global challenges. Embrace a mindset of continuous learning. Learning is a lifelong exercise and experimentation. Now, I just touch upon entrepreneurship. Who is an entrepreneur? A person who takes the idea to the market. Okay, builds up a business is called as an entrepreneur. Okay, now entrepreneur is a French word. Okay, and which means to undertake. It's a French word. An individual who bears the risk of operating a business in the face of uncertainty. Entrepreneurship is the key to innovation, productivity, and effective competition. So, idea is not important. In entrepreneurship, ideas are a dime a dozen, and building successful businesses are the important things. I'm not getting this. See, as per the GEM report, what is a unicorn? Who is a unicorn? MBA students? Unicorn? Any person who has a business asset, total asset of net worth of how much? $1 billion. Okay, how many unicorns do we have in India? How many unicorns? I think last year we had 119 unicorns in India, and we are the second fastest growing startup country in the world. Okay, we were way behind, now we are the second fastest. Okay, I'm not getting to this. Now, what are the traits of an entrepreneur? Resilience. What do you mean by resilience? What is the meaning of resilience? Yes, capacity to bounce back in spite of failure. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back in spite of failures. That is called as resilience. Okay, and Byju's, they failed, but again they bounced back. So many companies are there which failed and then they bounced back. Okay, innovation. Okay, and entrepreneur should have resilience, innovation, customer focus, risk taking, adaptability, adapting to all the circumstances, adapting to technology, adapting to the ecosphere, the atmosphere. Okay. So during 2024, number of unicorns was 118 with over 100 billion funding in India. Okay, design thinking. I'll come to design thinking. Anybody can tell me what is design thinking? Before I start. Anybody? Design thinking? Any idea? Design thinking? Let me tell you. Before I joined Acharya, I worked with a company, Indo-European Systems Usability Partnership, which worked in the area of design thinking. So I am familiar with design thinking. See, design thinking is developing something that is usable. It is also called as usability. You have human-centered computing as part of this. You have what you call UCSD. I'm forgetting the thing. Okay, human-centered computing, human-computer interaction, user-centered systems design. User-centered system design. These are all subjects of usability or design thinking. Now, design thinking is basically you develop the best of the things. Technology, beautiful. Nodakke tumba chennagide. Okay, everything is good, excellent, but people are not able to use it. Common man is not able to use it. What is the point? Okay, so we need to develop something that can be used, wherein we study the ethnicity of the person, we study the language of the person, we study the tradition of the person, we study the behavior of the person. So all these things we study. Okay, and then we develop something according to that. So developing something based on the character, the thing what you call usage of that person, understanding the behavior of that person. Akasmato, Bangalore Nano. I develop something, but it is in French. Can it be used? It cannot be used. Okay, so I had been to, I remember in Hyderabad, in Cyberabad, there is a company called as Codus. Okay, I had been to that company and I saw usability hege martante. They make a person sit in the room, a glass room, and people around. Psychologist is there, psychiatrist is there, behavioral this thing. Everybody sits around, and then they keep on asking him questions. They see how he's able to use it. They study his this thing, and based on that, they keep on improvising. So, design thinking is about development of things. Okay, development of products or process that is usable by the human being and usable by that person, in that particular region. Understand? So everything cannot be applied everywhere. It cannot be one fit for everybody. It has to be a different fit. Karnataka bere irutte. Tamil Nadu bere. Okay. No, if it is for France, it should be something different. So everything, we need to design something that is usable. We need to design something that is according to usable by that particular person. That is called as design thinking. Do you understand? Yes or no? Concept, artha ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ first, ಆಮೇಲೆ then we'll get into this. Okay, so design thinking is basically a human-centered approach to innovation. This is a human-centered design to innovation. Focuses on understanding the users, challenging assumptions, and redefining the problems. Originates from disciplines like engineering and design. Okay, why design thinking? It encourages creativity and innovation, solves complex problems effectively, enhances user satisfaction, bridges the gap between creativity and practical implementation. Now, this is very important. Those who want to write down can write down. I'm going to explain all these things. The basic 5 pillars of design thinking. Basic 5 pillars of design thinking. First one, empathize. Okay. What is the difference between sympathy and empathy? Last year, students, ಮುಂದೆ ಕರ್ಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? Students in the last, I don't want you to be talking. Okay, tell me what is it? I want the answer. What is the difference between sympathy and empathy? PG students, you should be able to answer. What is the difference between sympathy and empathy? Yes? You all understand English? What is the difference? Sympathy and real? ಪಾಪ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. Okay. So that is sympathy. What is empathy? Yes? One person can say loudly that can hear. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Empathy ಅಂದ್ರೆ?
Seeing ourselves in their point of view.
Yeah?
Seeing ourselves in their point of view.
She is nearly correct. I would go, anybody can improvise on that and say something? What is empathy? Little more. Yes. Tappidre paralla, always say, don't worry about people. People will laugh at you, they will cry at you. Okay, they'll be friends with you, they'll become enemies with you. You don't have to make them happy. It is your parents and yourself that you need to make happy. Okay. Tell me, what is empathy?
Understand their feelings and needs.
Understanding is sympathy. Understanding is sympathy. Empathy? Anybody else? Huduguru ಯಾಕೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ, ಈಗ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. Okay. So I'll tell you, empathy is stepping into the shoes of that person, feeling that pain that he has. Okay, it's not understanding, it is feeling the pain. Okay, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದೇ ತರ ನನಗೆ ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನನಗೆ. Okay, I feel the pain. Okay, I'm stepping into the shoes of that person. That is called as empathy. Understand? So designally, first this thing is empathize. Understand the user's needs and problems. See, because I'm going to give you some exercise after this. All of you will be involved. Okay, all of you need to be involved. Let me see who's going to give the best presentation after this. Okay, so empathize means understand the user's needs and problems. First one. Second thing is define. Clearly articulate the problem. Because without understanding the problem, you will not be able to do anything. See, when we do research, what do you spend the most of the time in? What do you do? When you do research, what is the first step in research? Understanding the problem, and how we understand the problem is, we do a literature study. Okay, literature study li ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು, ಯಾಕೆ ಫೇಲ್ ಆದ್ರು, ಯಾಕೆ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ, ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು. That is the starting point of my research. So that means I'm understanding the problem. So first you need to define the problem. Make a clear understanding of the problem statement. Okay, so define clearly articulate the problem statement. Next is ideate. Ideate ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ತರ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಆ ತರ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಟೀಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. His perspective. Each one has a different perspective. See, just a couple of days back, one person said that person is progressive. I said that is your perception. I say he's regressive. Okay, so perception changes. Understand? Perception changes. So, ideation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು there are different ways of brainstorming. I'll come to that later. Okay, and then prototype. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು we develop a prototype. Okay, we develop a prototype. And then ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? We send it to the market. We send it to the market. We get feedback from the market. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? I said, see, what are the different types of survey that you can do? MBA students? Different types of surveys. MBA students must have studied that. Huh? MBA is not here, is it? Okay. There are different methods of surveys. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to have a thing MBA class here. Okay. So there are different types of surveys. Sample survey is there in which you select some people from that group. Okay. And then see different types. So what we do is we do a survey. I take the product, I give it as a free sample to everybody. And then I start collecting the feedback. Okay, normally when you develop software, you have a beta model and then you have an alpha model. Okay, see, I went to US, I was trained in ERP by Computer Science Corporation because they were implementing an ERP in India. So, I launched the thing, ERP in India, and then I started getting problems. Different parts of India started getting problems because that was a beta model. Then I started sending the thing to US. The company started sending software patches. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಯಾಚಸ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, software patches were applied. So a beta model, you collect feedback and then you improvise. Understand? So what you do, the testing is refine the solutions and through user feedback. Is it clear? Yes or no? Any step that you have not understood, you ask. Anybody? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಸೇ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಾನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ empathize. Now for empathize you have interviews, observations, user personas. Okay, the goal is to get deep insight into users' experiences and challenges. User yaro nammato. Okay, so one product launch ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, then we get some people to use it and then we start studying how is it able to use it. Okay, that is called as empathizing. Okay, next is define. Clearly define the problem statement. Okay, focus on the user's needs, not on the company's goals. Example, how might we help to achieve a specific goal? Next, ideate. Okay, so generate as many ideas as possible. So the tools that I used are brainstorming, mind mapping, Scamper. I don't want to explain all these things. Focus is creativity without any judgment. Prototype. That link is ready. I mean, somebody play that link afterwards. Video. Okay. So, purpose is visualize and validate ideas. Next stage is test. Gather feedback from users. Refine the solutions iteratively. Embrace failures as a learning opportunity. Now, application of design thinking. Business, product development, customer experience, education, curriculum design, classroom innovation, in healthcare, patient-centered solutions, social innovation, addressing communication changes. So these are some of the applications of design thinking. Now, benefits: drives innovation, fosters collaboration, teamwork, encourages user-centric solutions, reduces risk and increases agility. Okay, challenges. Okay, challenges, resistance to the same thing that I explained. I'll not get into all this. I'll cut it as much as possible. See, now Airbnb, what they did, they first of all empathized, they articulated the problem, and then they started ideating, brainstorming, prototype, and then testing. Now Airbnb, what were there? And what was Amazon? Amazon started with, as an entrepreneur, Amazon started just by selling some books. It was a bookstore. Okay, later they became an entrepreneur, and they have been very successful. Ola, integrating things without spending any money. Just the app they have developed. Okay, this is entrepreneurship, thinking out of the box. Prati one business idu bekagilla, tele bekagide. Creativity, thinking out of the box. Ola, Uber, what did they do? Okay, without investing, without buying cars. Okay, they started using the existing cars. They integrated the services. Now they are doing very well. Uber is doing very well. Ola is doing very well. Okay, everybody is doing very well. So it is just not investment of the money, but utilizing and pooling the resources called as integration. Okay, this is how you think out of the box. Now, I want to get into the design of a better shopping cart. Okay, somebody can just load that thing. This link. You can just play this. A link copy ಮಾಡಿ browser ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ. Copy ಮಾಡಿ
One company's secret weapon for innovation. We went to IDEO, the product design folk, and said, take something old and familiar, like, say, the shopping cart, and completely redesign it for us in just 5 days. ABC News correspondent Jack Smith tells us what happened next.
9 in the morning, day one, and these people have a deadline to meet.
So, welcome to the kickoff of the shopping cart project.
This is Palo Alto, California, in the heart of Silicon Valley, and these are designers at IDEO, probably the most influential product development firm in the world. IDEO has designed everything from high-tech medical equipment to the 25-foot mechanical whale in the movie Free Willy, and the first computer mouse for Apple. Smith ski goggles, Nike sunglasses, NEC computer screens. hundreds of products we take for granted.
What if you had your own AI shopping assistant, saving you time and money? Here's my HutK, the only AI shopping assistant you'll ever need. Here's why. Track your spending and see where your money's going.
The point is that we're not actually experts at any given area. We're kind of experts on the process of how you design stuff. So we don't care if you give us a toothbrush, a toothpaste tube, a tractor, a space shuttle, a chair. It's all the same to us. We want to figure out how to innovate by using our process, applying it.
Project leader is Peter Skillman, a 35-year-old Stanford engineer. Project leader because he's good with groups, not because of seniority. He's only been at IDEO for 6 years. The rest of the team is eclectic, but that's typical here. Whitney Mortimer, Harvard MBA. Peter Coughlin, linguist. Tom Kelly, Dave's brother, marketing expert. Jane Fulton-Suri, psychologist. Alex Kazaks, 26, a biology major, who's turned down medical school 3 times because he's having too much fun at IDEO. Safety emerges early as an important issue.
22,000 child injuries a year, which is, so they're hospitalized injuries. I mean, there are many others.
And theft. It turns out a lot of carts are stolen. As the team works, it becomes clear there are no titles here, no permanent assignments.
The other side says, it gives a lot of help, says, be safe. I give you a big red ball on a post, and that says you're a big guy. If you got a ball, you're a senior vice president. What do I get? The desk, the red ball, it's all the same. In a very innovative culture, you can't have a kind of hierarchy of here's the boss and the next person down, the next person down, the next person down. Because it's impossible that the boss is the one who's had the insightful experience with shopping carts. It's just not possible.
The team splits into groups to find out firsthand what the people who use, make, and repair shopping carts really think.
Okay, well, the impressive part is the wind catches it.
Yeah, and these things are clocked at 35 across the parking. Wow, that's actually a pretty good point.
The trick is to find these real experts so that you can learn much more quickly than you could by just kind of doing it the normal way and trying to learn about it yourself.
From everything I read, these things aren't that safe either, So probably the seat itself is going to have to be redesigned.
One of the interesting things for me is looking at how people really don't like to let go of the cart, except for the professional shopper, whose strategy is to leave the cart at various places.
3:30 in the afternoon, and the group is back at IDEO. There is no let-up.
Each team is going to demonstrate and communicate and share everything that they've learned today.
A shopping cart has been clocked at 35 miles an hour traveling through a parking lot in the wind.
Doing the store like 2 hours, and it was truly frightening just to see the kind of stuff going on.
You got to designate some people to make damn sure that the store owner's point of view is represented.
After 9 straight hours, the team is tired. They call it a day.
So, that's great. Thanks a lot. We had a great time today.
IDEO's mantra for innovation is written everywhere. One conversation at a time. Stay focused. Encourage wild ideas. Defer judgment. Build on the ideas of others.
That's the hardest thing for people do is to restrain themselves from criticizing an idea. So if anybody starts to nail an idea, they get the bell.
The ideas pour out and are posted on the walls.
Oh, the blind, the privacy blind. Like when you're buying 6 cases of condoms, if it doesn't nest, we don't have a solution.
Organized chaos. It's not organized. What it is it's focused chaos.
What would you post it not with an idea that's cool, but with an idea that's cool and buildable? If it's removed, if it's too far out there and it can't be built in a day, then I don't think we should go there. Enlightened trial and error succeeds over the planning of the lone genius.
Enlightened trial and error succeeds over the planning of the lone genius. If anything sums up IDEO's approach, that is it. Worried that the team is drifting, what can only be called a group of self-appointed adults under Dave Kelly holds an informal side session.
4 or 5 teams. 4 or 5 teams, and we give each team a need area that becomes very autocratic for a very short period of time in defining what things people are going to work on.
If you don't work under time constraints, you could never get anything done because it's a messy process and go on forever.
Back at the shop, it is 6 o'clock. The 4 mock-ups are ready for showing.
can be, if you think you will have more volume, baskets can be put in.
A modular shopping cart, you pile hand baskets onto it.
Things we've been
A
talking
high-tech cart that gets you through the traffic jam at checkout.
Then you could mount a scanner on a shopping cart so that you as the customer, as you pull it off the shelf, would scan each item.
One that's built around child safety. And another that lets shoppers talk to the supermarket staff remotely.
Yeah, where can I find the yogurt?
But the adults, again, decide more work needs to be done before the mock-ups can be combined into one last prototype.
Can we have all cards come up here for a second?
I think you take a piece of each one of these ideas and kind of back it off a little bit and then put it in the design.
The design is still not there. But there's another motto at IDEO: fail often in order to succeed sooner. And some of the team will be up half the night trying to put together a design that finally does work.
So we took the best elements out of each prototype.
The cart, which is designed to cost about the same as today's carts, is different in every other way. What do you think?
Well, I'm very proud of the team. I think it's great.
Does this work for you?
Works for me great. It's also beautiful.
The cart's wheels turn 90 degrees so it can move sideways. No more lifting up the rear in a tight spot. And you shop in a totally different way. The bags are hung on hooks on the cart's frame. Remember, there is no basket here.
At first, I was a little shocked, but I think you have some fantastic ideas here. It needs a little more finding, but I think that it's great. I mean, we would want them.
She also gave us some really good comments about how we can make this thing better.
A lot of hours. Also, an open mind, a boss who demands fresh ideas be quirky and clash with his, a belief that chaos can be constructive, and teamwork. A great deal of teamwork. And these are the recipe for innovation takes place. This is Jack Smith for Nightline, Palo Alto, California.
So, why should I learn a language with e-learning? We match you are the best tutor for the We.
Okay, now I want to ask you, what was the innovation that they brought about here? I think one by one, I think all of you can give me one answer at a time. First one, this side. What is the innovation that they brought out in the wheel cart? First one, yes. Tell me fast. I think we need to move fast and then get on to the thing. What is the first innovation? Or what was the problem with the existing wheel cart? Speak out. I mean, you people saw the thing, no? What did you see? What is the problems? First problem, it could not move sideways. Okay, second problem, child safety. Third problem, they could not find the items. Okay, they had to search. Fourth problem, they had to go to the cash counter for billing. Okay, these were some of the problems. So what that it was, they, first of all, the cart, it could move sideways, it could move 360 degrees. Child safety, they ensured that the child was put on the thing. See, in foreign countries, you will see lot of children will be sitting on the wheel cart. Whichever, say, I was there last July in US. Okay, a lot of children will be sitting in the wheel carts. Okay, so child safety also is important. Next thing is, they want to search for an item, they have a microphone, they just speak into it, immediately it converts it to a text message or a voice message, and then it tells you exactly where that item can be found. And one more thing is billing. Okay, billing, they don't have to go to the counter, they can just swipe there itself, and then they can do it. And one more thing is space. You can hang all the bags, all those things here. Okay, so see, a simple thing. It's not too complicated. There are no chips or there is no hi-fi technology involved. Simple thing, design thinking. So you've understood the concept of design thinking? Okay, first the problem was identified. And then after the problem was identified, what they did was they ideated. All of them sat together, started giving the problems. And then the thing was that once once a person says something, a solution. Okay, after the problem, the ideation. Okay, understanding the problem, they went around, they spoke to people, the problem was identified. Then ideation, what they did was, they started giving their ideas. And they said that once a person speaks, nobody contradicts him. Okay, so like this. And then they understood the thing, and then they started refining the problem, sending it to the market, collecting the feedback, and then finally they launched it. So, my dear students, basically this is about design thinking. Laptop in markera? Then presentation. Next problem, maybe? Next problem. Okay, now, what I want you to do is, if you want to leave the hall, it's up to you. But if you want to learn something, whatever I've done, unless you burn your hands and burn your fingers, you will not understand. Okay, now, next one. Okay, now, we are going to design something. Can the A3 sheets be passed on to the groups with pencils or something? A3 sheets are there?
Book and pen.
Book and pen, isn't it? You use your own book and pen. So each group will be one row. Each row will be your own group. You use one book. Okay, each row, one this thing. Now, I'll give you the problem. So, okay, designing a water bottle. Please listen to me. So this side will design water bottle, this side will design helmet. Okay, so this side is for water bottle, this side is for helmet. I'll give you the clues. See, water bottle, we are going to design. Okay, for people with disabilities, you're going to design a water bottle for people with disabilities. Okay, and I'll come to this. You're going to design for persons with weak grip, like arthritis. People with arthritis, they'll not be able to hold the bottle properly. Okay, and then they might be having only one hand. Persons with tremors, whose hands are shaking. Okay, and visually impaired, they can't see properly. Okay, and then wheelchair users. Do you understand? You're going to design a water bottle for all these things. Okay, and your design should enable one-hand operation, require minimal force to open, prevent spills, be lightweight and portable, be easy to clean, and use safe materials. Okay, and some of the hints I'm giving is push button lid, okay, push button lid, built-in straw, easy grip handle, spill-proof mechanism, magnetic holder for wheelchair, soft squeeze bottles. This clear? Is this clear? This is for people from this side. Okay, you're going to design a water bottle. I did this for UVC also. Okay, same type of workshop, and they designed a very good design. Okay, let me see what Soundarya is going to design. Is this clear? Water bottle? For these people, I'll go ahead. Now, so how I'm going to evaluate is accessibility, innovation, what is the usability, practicality, and cost feasibility. These are the factors that you need to, and you need to say what material you're going to use also. Now, okay, now, current problem with helmets for these people. See, helmets, limited airflow. Once you close the helmet, once you close the visor, there is no airflow, sweating, bulky structure, poor fit, limited impact protection, impact agra, bidre. Okay, so there is limited thing. So you are going to maximize airflow, improve shock absorption, reduce weight, and maintain the strength. Okay, you can use a honeycomb structure, bone structure, shark skin aerodynamics. Okay, and ventilation, airflow channels, adjustable vents, cooling layers, moisture wicking padding. Okay, and impact resistance, multi-layer foam, reinforced shell, lattice structure, smart materials. And you can use EPS foam, carbon fiber, polycarbonates, and this is. It should be lightweight, less than 300 grams, affordable, adjustable size with the resistor. Okay. So this side you can start. I want each group to do it. Okay, I'll come around and then each group, I think I'll ask some of the people to come and make a presentation. Explain the thing. How much time do you require? 10 minutes or 15 minutes? It is 12:40. So I'll give you time till 12:55. 15 minutes. Okay, 12:55. One by one, the teams will come and start making the presentations. Let us see which team is best. And can we give some prize for the best team? Some encourage ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೆ. Okay, so this side you're going to design a water bottle, this side helmet. Okay, you can first discuss and then start the designing. Discussion take everybody's ideas. I'll come around and have a look also.
You want to take you?
Some people are made. Some people are made.
The 5 minutes will. In case anybody has finished and want to come and present, excellent.
Come, yours is good. Come.
In case anybody wants to present it, we can come forward. We can start. See, one thing is, any idea, don't bother about people. Okay, they might feel it's idiotic. One day I gave a talk on speaking nonsense. Okay, I gave a talk on speaking on nonsense. The talk was completely on nonsense. Okay, what is nonsense? Nonsense is something that you don't understand. Scientists spoke something long back. Okay, it was, and the people felt it was nonsense. Now it makes sense. Okay, and now a lot of things which scientists spoke many years back, it is making sense now. So if they are not on the same frequency as yours, or what they have spoken is on a higher frequency, you feel it is nonsense. Okay, but it is sense which you will realize later. Okay, so hey, don't bother about people. Anybody says anything, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You are making an attempt. Come forward. I think any group is ready. Come forward. Make your this thing. Explain what exactly it is. How it is going to solve the problem. What is the material that you used. Just a couple of minutes I'll give for each team. I think he will decide which is the best thing. You will decide which is the best. Okay. He is the judge here sitting, and then he will decide which is the best best team. Maybe from CSI we should have brought some memento or something to give to the best team. That encourages them. Anybody is ready? Anybody is ready? Please come forward. Right. You are ready? Okay, another. Time is there, but still, in case any teams are ready, we can come to the front so that we can save time. They are ready, sir? Come, please come. So, first team, come. I'll sit here. The full teammates, all the teammates. What design is it? Okay, go ahead.
So it was my friend's idea.
Can you show us the thing first? You should show us the design. See, I need to see the design. It's too small. So make it little big.
So it was innovation of a helmet. So we thought about the 3 layers
under the weight of almost 300 grams, as the sirs mentioned. At first layer, the upper layer will be of metal, like when some accidents happen, so that it won't damage or injure your heads. And the second layer will be padded.
But if it is metallic, heat is good. It's going to absorb heat, no?
Yes, sir. Second layer is padded. Like the second layer, when that, the sweats, when it will be absorbed by the second layer, padded layer. And the last, which is from inside, it will be the first layer, like the cotton cloth. It's like in normal cars, when it is heated to some object, that the bag will be open. In car, like this, so we are trying to, getting something like small inside the element, and here at the down part there will be a sensor. When if accidents are happened, the emergency, that notification will be sent to the nearby hospitals like that. And again the clip. So when the helmet is, when people will be wearing, we know many of them, they don't put the clips down. So it will be like automatic. When you wear, then the clip will be.
Give them a big hand. You want to say anything? Good. Next name. Come. Bani. Can you show us the thing first? Okay, start explaining.
Hi friends, I am Ashik, and we and my teams have built a small concept like Soundarya. Give us some inputs about that. Actually, we planned that a water bottle which can contain both hot water and cold water, in the which he has to fit when he wants, and it consists of some straws and button which you tap the button, it will open up, and he can sip it. And afterwards, if some of the people who would not contain his hands or shivering like something, like you can add some tag up to the neck and holding the bottle to the hands to the carrying sound, and further, if the wheelchairs which cannot be taken up by easily order, they can put the bottle in the wheelchair in the front of his hand. We can under the layer it contains a magnet holder which can be easy to take up and keep there. If we carry outside something, whether some any outside, it cannot be feel like when we stick on some part of the wooden plate or something else, it can be stuck there, which can be not water can be not floatable easily. Means it cannot be needle spit agalanta. It can be easy.
Okay, see, one question. So instead of putting the what is rightly, it's okay. Some thread or something to hold it. Instead of putting it on the hand, is it not better to put it on the neck?
Yes, sir.
On the neck it is better.
Or it was like sideways.
Sideways. Like the kೈ ಇರೋದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ sideways ಅಂತ.
Sideways ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. Good. Give them a big hand. Next name. Next name. Come. Bending the handle.
Hello. Hello guys. So the bottle will have silicone material. It is only 300 ml. The lid will open 180 degrees with inbuilt straw in it. The bottle is in silicone material, so people can carry in any hand. It will be comfortable, and there will be an hand grip pattern in that inbuilt, which will be helpful to carry to arthritis person also. And there will be a magnetic plate at the bottom that will stick in any surface and hold the water bottle in any angle.
How will it open?
We have a push button.
So push button has to be pressed with the finger?
Yeah.
Then one problem we need to repeat it.
We cannot automate. We need charging for it. The lid will open 180 degrees, and there will be a rubber grip that will not leave the water to spill. That's it, sir.
Good. Give a big hand. Next team. Anybody else? Any other teams? Can they make it fast? Yara looks in there, Bunny. Come. Come. So, come. Show how bright you are, come. Doesn't matter if your idea is good or not, an attempt has been made. Explain, Madi. Come here, explain. The teammates? Come, all of them here. See, entire team should come. Entire team should come and start. Come. Because see, contribution is by entire team, is it not? You matadi, yake tarkontira matadakke. Explain, Madi. Okay. Can you explain? Who's going to explain? Please listen to them. Please listen. Please go ahead. Don't stand there. Use the mic.
This water bottle for people who have disabilities or shaking hands. We have implemented a stabilizer, that is a gyro stabilizer, which will not make a big water to shake outside. And we have added a sensor.
What does the sensor do?
If we have a web, it will open the lid. Top.
What type of sensor is it?
Simple sensor. And we have added a handle carry.
We can use the easy open button. It is used to twist the cap. It is helpful for one hand user. And also we can use the straw drinking. It is best for people with shaking hands. And also carry handle clip also is there in the bottle. It uses the hands and the wheelchairs. Easy to carry to access the bottle. Next, hand grip is there. Soft rubber grip on the sides. Next, we have stable white base. It is bottle shape fits with a comfortable in hands. It prevents the slipping. Next, we can use this split proof under. It is easy to use the bottle to grip the spilling.
Great. Give them a big hand. Very good. One last thing, ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. One last thing, helmet thing, those have done. You want me to come there and ask or come, make it fast. People in the last, can some of the teachers go there and ask them to come?
We'll hold this session till
Yes. Once the team comes, only then we'll close. Just one last team, I want from that side. ಬನ್ನಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ ನಾವು. ಬನ್ನಿ, ಬರೀ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ? ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು? Who else has done on nothing? Your team is done. Anybody else on a helmet? Anybody else with a helmet? Water bottle ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೆಲ್ಮೆಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ. only one team ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. Okay, helmet. You people don't want to design. You don't want to become innovative. You don't want to be scientists. See, you want to start your own companies also. You need to have tale irbeku, creative irbeku. Okay, you don't want to run your own companies. Fine, anyway, I think I will close with this, and I hope I've been able to at least see presentation ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, at least ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಬಿಡಿ ನನಗೆ. Okay, when we called you people that time, you don't have this thing to come and make a presentation. At least others who presented, it is a great thing. Let us give a big hand to all those who presented. See, because my this thing is, you should not sad, discuss and disperse. My this thing is that whatever has been taught, we understand and we implement. And please remember, there is always no finishing line in the race for excellence. Okay, we need to keep on improvising. We need to keep on improving. And let me tell you one more thing. The book that I published on restructuring and consolidation of higher education institutions, this is also one of the chapters in the book. Okay, so what I'm talking about, I have complete knowledge of whatever I have for this thing. Okay, so it's good that you people heard me and then did a workshop type of this thing. And so I hope you have understood. In case you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, questions ranging from anything, you can always ask me. Want something much more. Okay, people who can excel in all these the areas, try to get skills. Work on big data, work on IoT. Okay, work on artificial intelligence. Lot of projects are there, lot of things are there. Start working with these companies. Do internships. Okay, because internships are a pathway for experiential learning. So unless you do, because lakhs of people pass out. Nimge matra kelsa yaak kodbeku nimge. Okay, enthavarige kelsa kodtare. Such people who can excel, because industry is looking at the best. Are you the best? Industry is looking at people who are extraordinary. Are you extraordinary? Okay, if you want to be extraordinary, do things extraordinary. And last thing I'll tell you, put in hard effort, perseverance for the years that you study. You will enjoy the rest of the 40 years at least. And if you while away the time, okay, nakkono, friends bekagide. Okay, but friends are not going to stand with you. It is your life. It is your career. It is your pathway. Okay, so unless you stand up and be extraordinary, you will never survive. And innovation is the key to success. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Sir, your session gave us clear direction on how to approach problem and build ideas. Now, I would like to invite Harshita R from 4th Sem BCA to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. I would like to declare a vote of thanks. I express my sincere gratitude to Professor Iqbal Ahmed for sharing his knowledge with us. I thank you, sir. I thank Mr. Vishwas Bhupanna and Arpita KM for their support and guidance. I thank Dr. Prakash HS, our principal, and head of the department, Dr. Etis SJ. I also thank Mr. K.S. Krishna Prasad and Ms. Priyadarshini R for their presence and support. I thank all of them for participating in joining online and offline for your time and attention. Thank you all.
With this, we conclude today's seminar on innovation and design thinking. Thank you everyone for your presence. Have a great day ahead.
Students, can you all stand for a photograph?